Hey everyone, it's Jason. I'm glad you decided to click through onto the training. I promised to teach you how to rob banks legally, and that's what I'm going to do. Again, I just wanted to tell you that I'm making this video for all of my viewers, not necessarily the, just the internet marketing and the personal development and, for whatever other reason you tune in to watch the videos and just to the fan page and to the blog. And this is just a little way of me saying thank you to you guys for being my viewers and being my audience. And I'm very grateful. You've helped make me very successful, and success is continuing. And I'm very grateful to you guys for being for being my viewers. And hey, just really quick, if you are interested in what I do and want to be part of it and the prosperity team that I talked about, there's a little button on the bottom where you can check out and you can find out more. But I did promise you that I would teach you how to rob banks legally, and that's what I'm going to do. Now listen to this. You hear that? It all centers around this little thing right here. Yeah, and it's coming up in the back. That's just the camera. Or it's coming up reverse. Even though that was a bicentennial one, but this is a U.S. half dollar. You know, just a 50-cent piece. You might want to know what's so special about these things. Well, let me tell you a little story. With quarters and dimes and these half dollars before 1964, so 1963 and before, they contained silver. Now, if you are somebody that likes to go through coins and find things, you'll notice that the nickels, or excuse me, not the nickels, but the dimes and the quarters are very few and far between. So what I'm about to tell you works about 40% of the time. It works better if you go into a rural bank and you just go in, you have a $10 bill with you, and you ask them, do you have a roll of half dollars? And usually when I go on, I take all the half dollars I can get. Because while quarters and dimes are very widely circulated, these things are not. And so when you go in and you get a roll of half dollars, a lot of times in the drawer or whatever, these things have sat there for years. And so you can go through them about 40% of the time. You will go through and you will find these before 1964, and you will find them, the ones that have been made of silver. Now, and you know that silver is worth a lot more nowadays. At the time this video has been recorded, silver's a little bit down, but don't worry. I mean, if you know anything about anything, you know silver's going to shoot up again. So you can actually go in and you can trade your paper $10 bill for silver coins. And like I say, it works about 40% of the time, and all you have to say, excuse me, do you have a roll of half dollars? You don't even need an account. And like I said, these things might have been sitting in there for years, and it's not uncommon. Several tellers have said to me, oh, well, thank you for getting these. I've had that in there forever. Well, no problem. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. And I've got quite a few of these little things doing that way. And I just store them up. Maybe you want to go to a coin shop and sell them and see what you could get with ever the going rate. But I guarantee you, you'll get a lot more than 50 cents from this. You won't get rich, but it's a neat little trick. So remember, all you do is you go into the bank and you say, excuse me, do you have any half dollars? You trade your money, and they give you these. And you go through them and you find what's silver. And you know the beautiful part about it? The absolutely beautiful part about it? You're out nothing. These things spin just fine. So there you go. Again, this is my tip for you. Hey, if you got any value out of this, if you think that's just a neat little trick or whatever, you know, if you would write something on the bottom in the feed, I'd really appreciate it. Just like it or give it a quick comment, and just tell me kind of, you know, what you got out of that. I'd really appreciate it. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed this tip. This is Jason. I wish you health, wealth, and happiness. I'll talk to you later.